It's the Colleen and Bradley Show, My Talk 107.1. Happy Friday, everybody. Hour 2. Colleen Lindstrom, Bradley Trainer.
Hi.
We've got a question for you. What's your favorite thing to put on a burger? 651-641-1071. What is your favorite thing to put on a burger? Bradley, why are we asking?
We are talking about this today because of the Curder Burger.
The what?
It's called the Curder Burger. The Culver's Curder Burger.
Curder Burger?
Curder Burger. Yeah, the Culver's Curder Burger is a burger. I know you're like, what's a curder?
Curder Burger.
It's a giant cheese curd on top of a burger. So it's literally a Culver's butter burger, which, like, who doesn't love butter burgers from Culver's alone? Double bacon butter burger. Thank you. But now you can get it with a big, fat, deep fried cheese curd on top. And I don't just mean like any curd. This is more like a curd patty that's on top of this thing. And they've named it the Curder Burger. And this all actually, so anyway, that's
is this new?
Yeah, it's brand new.
Okay.
And what this got me thinking about was like, well, what is essential on a burger? What's the thing you need to have on a burger to make it a burger? And I thought this is just a great chance to talk about this. 651-641-1071 while we're waiting for calls. If any, I don't really care because we can just talk about this story. The Culver's restaurants tried to pull like a April Fool's joke on people.
It turned out it was on them.
Exactly. Or it was on all of us. I don't know. Is it a bad thing? No. But back in, this year, actually, 2021, their April Fool's joke was
the Curder Burger.
The Curder Burger. But it was literally just a burger as a cheese curd. So it was just like a bun and a cheese curd in the middle.
Sounds amazing.
And they decided to do it one better and say, well, not only is this not an April Fool's joke, we'll stick that thing on a whole big fat burger.
Have you ever had the cheese curds at Culver's?
Oh, yeah.
We call them car food at our house, meaning when you go to, that's the thing you get to eat in the car on the way home.
Oh, sure.
Or on the way to your destination.
Yeah.
And trust me, my 14-year-old son who travels baseball nationally, he loves Culver's. So we've been visiting Culver's a lot.
Yeah.
And so when you go to Culver's, you get your meal, but then you also get cheese curds for car food until you get to tide you over till you get.
Are you not eating in the car?
Well, like we'll go back to the hotel and eat, or like go to the field and eat it or whatever. But the curds are car food. And let me tell you something. You don't probably, maybe if you're like me, at first blush, you might not be like, oh, fast food cheese curds are going to be good. Y'all.
Yeah.
They're so good.
I will say that's one of Jamie's favorite orders from Culver's when we do go there. I will tell you that our friend and listener, Ryan McEnany, said, oh my God, I'm literally at Culver's. I just ordered before you started talking about this. I'm devastated. I would say change your order.
I would
Ryan.
back that truck up.
Go through again.
Go through again. Be like, sorry, I made a mistake.
Because
I need the Curder Burger.
It's literally a giant Culver's burger with a cheese curd. I know the phone lines are flying up, so other people have opinions about the most important thing on a burger.
Let's go to Alice. Alice is on the line. Hi, Alice.
Hi, Alice.
Alice, what's the most important thing to have on your burger?
Well, my favorite thing to put on a burger is actually sour cream and fried onions.
Oh, what an interesting
and this
combo.
Was from a Champ burger that they had called the Plaza Burger. and it is so good.
So it just had sour cream and fried onions?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know that I've ever had such a thing.
That sounds delicious, though. Thank you for your call, Alice.
I'd put some cream cheese instead of sour cream.
That would be good, too. But the sour cream, I think she just reminded me, I think I used to eat a burger that had sour cream and black olives and onions.
Oh, that's weird.
I know, and I remember it being really good. Let's go to Gretchen. Hi, Gretchen.
Hi, Gretchen.
Gretchen, what's your favorite thing to put on a burger?
It is green chili with mustard.
Ooh, where did you first have this other than perhaps New Mexico?
That's where, at the Lotta Burger. Any Lotta Burger in New Mexico. Only place you can get them. They're the best burger in
I
the
love
country.
that. I love that Bradley called that out immediately.
Well, it's just like anytime I hear green chilies, I think of New Mexico. So that makes total sense. And Whataburger, of course, all over the South.
Thank you, Gretchen.
Thank you, Gretchen.
Well, I think she said Blake's Lotta Burger.
Oh, Lotta Burger. I thought she was talking
Burger.
about a Whataburger.
Yeah, there's a Whataburger and a Lotta Burger, and then there's a Curter Burger, but that's at the Culver's.
Yeah.
Burger.
Blake's Lotta Burger. Oh,
So
Is that
good.
a New Mexico signature classic?
yes,
Okay.
that is a classic.
Let's go to Mary. Hi, Mary. Mary, what's the most important thing to put on a burger?
Avocado.
Okay.
Yep.
But, okay, side
Avocado
note,
and butt.
please put it on the side so I can build my own burger the way I want it.
Well, you're my mother. You have to have all the control, don't you, Mary?
I could be. But I've got to ask you, what is car food?
Oh, car food is just the food that you eat in the car when you're on your way to the place where you're going to eat the actual food that you ordered.
You eat in your car?
Only car food.
You don't eat in your car, Mary?
No, I do not.
Oh, you're missing out, honey.
Yeah, no, car food is the best food.
I guess I'll have to try it.
You'll have
gotta
to try
try
it.
it.
They do.
But
They
it's
make these
gotta be-
things called drive-throughs. You should try it.
But you have to
Kidding
eat.
me, right?
It has to be something. It has to be finger food. Car food has to be finger food. You can't do something that's going to like squirt out the other end of the bun and be all over the place. Car
Just
food
have
has
a-
to be finger food.
Bunch of napkins.
No, I go through the drive-thru and I take it home and eat it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So the car food is just the bridge. It's the thing that you eat on the way home. It's like the appetizer.
Okay, you're hysterical.
Thank you,
Thanks, Mary.
I don't understand. How do people not have car food? Also,
I don't have car food because I just eat in the car.
oh,
So I don't like. I've done takeout where you go pick up the food and go back, but fast food rarely because usually, I mean, we're not traveling as much in the car, so that might be a different thing I can get where you take it back to the hotel or whatever. But if I'm going to go get fast food, I'm going to eat it fast. Like I'm not because by the time it gets home, it's probably
it's
not going to
like
be
going to be
as-
tepid.
Yeah, the fries are going to be womp womp. So I'm going to pull my car into the parking lot, put on a podcast, and go to town.
Go to town.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Speaking of tepid food, I'm concerned that the product that I have next to me is reaching tepid.
Oh, hey, well, let's put it in our mouth.
So we're going to do that. Well, when we come back, it is Friday, which means it is
Cheat day.
And we're going to put something in our mouths, and hopefully it's not tepid after this on My Talk 1071. It's Friday, people. And Friday's a very special day on the Colleen and Bradley Show, My Talk 1071. I am Colleen Lindstrom.
And you're falling apart.
That's
My
Bradley,
name is Bradley
Traynor.
Traynor.
Thank you. And on Friday, we do a little something different and special.
Cheat day.
It's cheat day.
Dirty, rotten cheetah.
Cheat Day Taste Test.
Stick this in your mouth.
What are we putting in our mouth today, Colleen? Please show the camera.
We have the meats.
We got the meats because they're good to us.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'm trying to get it so that you can see
Oh, that
it
looks
in the camera.
saucy.
It is super.
And something's weirdly hanging off the side
That's
of it.
an onion.
Okay.
It is saucier than I thought it would be. Okay, so this is a new offering at the Arby's. It's the Real Country Style Rib Sandwich. Introducing the Real Country Style Rib Sandwich.
Holly, please.
What's she doing?
She's being
Holly.
offensive with me.
Holly, that's
That's how it came.
why
with
am
the
I not
package.
shocked? Why am I not shocked? A hickory smoked low and slow for 8 hours in our East Texas smokehouse. Okay, Arby's. Really?
I mean, I
Topped
would
with melted Gouda cheese,
It probably
crispy onions,
was,
and
and then it
smoky
was just
barbecue
shipped
sauce.
to stores nationwide.
It smells good.
I mean, it doesn't look bad.
No, and the Gouda.
It does smell smoky.
I do love Gouda. It's so
Yeah, everybody's
Gouda.
obsessed with Gouda lately. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm
It's
just saying
a
I've
good
noticed.
smoked Gouda is.
Like we get on this thing with cheese where we can't just have cheese. We've got to have like fancy cheese.
Okay, so anybody want to?
Go for it.
I'll go.
So it looks like a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some barbecue sauce. Holly, I don't know if you're excited to try this.
Sure. I'm going to try it.
Sell it.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, you guys, it's really good.
Is it? All right, tell me
I
about
like it. I mean, listen, I think that this might be Arby's preemptive answer to anyone?
McRib.
The McRib.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Well, would definitely take this Arby's sandwich over a McRib any
For
day.
sure. Like, it actually tastes like
That's good.
I would order that at a I'm not saying Arby's isn't a restaurant, but if I'm going to like a sit-down restaurant and I saw something like that, I would order that. It looks good. It doesn't taste like packaged briskety or packaged rib.
No, it's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
The onion is a nice touch.
The only thing that is not my favorite, that's what I just ate the whole piece you gave me, is the barbecue sauce is a little sweet. And I'm not a huge fan of super sweet barbecue sauce, but that's most people's palate. So if you like that, it's not bad. It's just, that's the one note that you get is smoke and sweet.
I went in for another bite because my first bite was really onion ringy or onion stringy. I don't know what. But I have a question. What's the white sauce on the bottom?
Probably mayo.
I would think so.
It's really good.
It tastes really, no, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I would order that for sure.
But you're right. It is I would like a smokier.
I'm trying to decide if I went
sauce.
to Arby's right now, what would I get? Because when I go to Arby's, I love a big beef and cheddar.
Oh, yeah.
But I would split this with someone.
Arby's and I are fighting right now.
Why?
Because they got rid of the potato cakes.
Oh.
I was real mad.
And to confirm, Colleen, yes, it's just mayonnaise on the bottom.
Okay. Well, then I'm happy. I mean, I love mayonnaise.
Yeah, I was going to say, who doesn't love mayo?
Yeah, more of that, please. No, this is really good. Okay, so if we were to rate this on a 5 Cobra scale, as we do every week, 5 Cobras being the best, how many Cobras are you giving it, Bradley?
I think it's a solid 4.
Good.
Yeah.
I was going to give it a 4.5.
All right.
Because again, I would order this at like an actual sit-down restaurant. Holly?
I'm going to give it a nice 3.5.
3.5 from Holly. That's probably one of the better things we've tried for sure in the last
I feel like
3
Arby's
weeks.
never lets us down.
No.
No, they're consistently solid.
Yes.
In offerings.
Which I just feel like
Which fast food doesn't always exhibit a solid experience.
I feel like Arby's, there need to be more Arby's around, right? Because like Arby's is not something you happen upon as regularly as some of your other fast food restaurants, but it always delivers a really good experience.
Yeah, I also think we have a weird thing because we all live in the city. We don't run across, I mean, you do certainly from your road trips and stuff, but there's not a lot of fast food options inside the city limits.
Right. No, that's a fact.
It's usually like on the outer parts of the city. That said, like there are 2. Well, actually, there's only one because one of those Arby's is now gone. But there, till very recently, up until last year, there was an Arby's not too far from me, and then there's another Arby's over at West End, which I'm over there every week.
Yeah. But you got to know where your Arby's are, and then it's a destination. Yeah. You just don't happen upon Arby's very often.
Do they still have that one on 94?
94 and what?
I don't know. It's like in St. Paul as you're driving east.
So I'm thinking that's a Hardee's. I'm thinking the Hardee's is the thing that I always think.
Oh, that's a Hardee's. You're right. Why did I think that was an Arby's?
Arby's.
Yeah.
Hardee's.
Yeah, that Hardee's on 94 in Hamlin.
That's
and St.
like
Paul.
a unicorn.
That's like a unicorn.
Yeah.
It is the only Hardee's in the land.
It is. So if you want to get your biscuits and gravy, that's where you got to go. Hey, Bradley, I wanted to tell you about the things that we ate while you were gone for cheat day. So one of the things we tried was the chicken, what was it called? Chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell.
And?
Yes. It happens.
It was like a pita with a chicken strip in it and some spicy. And that's it. It wasn't super exciting.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I'll leave it at that.
So we tried that. But then the other thing we tried was the grilled mac and cheese sandwich from Panera.
Oh, weird. I've not heard of such thing.
I thought that I was going to not like it. I thought it was going to be too carby, and I was just going to be like, no, this is dumb. It was really good.
Okay.
It was
I'm looking
really
at pictures.
decent.
It looks good.
Yeah.
It looks very cheesy.
Yeah, it is. It's very cheesy. But I thought, well, this is just going to be novelty nonsense.
Yeah, but it was good.
It was decent.
Panera's not bad.
No, Panera did us good on that day.
Yeah. Good job, Panera.
Okay, so
Panera.
I missed some decent food.
Mm-hmm. But you couldn't skip the Taco Bell chicken sandwich. Listen, this is my invitation to Taco Bell. Just because everybody else is doing it doesn't mean you have to.
Yeah, I just feel like there's somebody that works at Taco Bell whose job it is to make sure they come up with something new every month, and like they're just churning out ideas constantly.
Oh, by the way, did you see that they're changing their menu?
No.
Yeah, they're
Again?
adding. Yes.
Don't they change their menu like constantly?
But see, remember we were all mad because they took stuff away, and that's what they did to change the menu.
Mexican pizza.
Somebody leaked a picture of the new. I see what you did there. The new Taco Bell menu, and it looks like they're really trying to go all cantina up in there.
Well, and that's a thing, right?
So Taco Bell, they do have a Taco Bell cantina that you can get actual margaritas at. Then they've got this newfangled the new drive-through experience.
Yeah, when does that open?
I don't know, but where's that one in Burnsville
I think
Park,
Brooklyn Park.
Mm-hmm. I knew it started with a B. And it's like it's gonna be like a bank drive-through. They're gonna drop your food down to you.
I get it, like the future of Taco Bell.
But so they're obviously trying to up their game a little bit.
Yeah,
I would say you could up your game by bringing back the Mexican pizza. I don't know.
Yeah, that's not a tall order.
Literally,
it's one of the best menu items.
It's actually
ever.
Just sort of short and flat.
With lots of cheese.
Thank you. When we return on the Colleen and Bradley Show, we've got celebrities behaving badly. We call them
D-bags.
After this on My Talk 1071.
Up and down.
Celebrities behaving badly. We love to tell you about them on the Colleen and Bradley Show. My Talk 1071. I'm Colleen Lindstrom. That's Bradley Trainer.
Hi.
And we have a name for these celebrities behaving badly, and that name is
D-bag.
Presenting Lord and Lady Douchebag of the Day.
I already know who your D-bag is, but who is it?
It's Kylie Jenner, and I'm letting Yahoo Life do the work for me.
Yes.
Because I don't care. But there is a piece of me, and I know it's probably a petty piece. A petty piece of me.
My favorite piece.
My autobiography. A petty piece of me, une petite piece of me, that took some interest in this article. Kylie Jenner faces backlash for unpractical swimsuit line. I personally don't know anybody's bodies that this would work for. So it's like, ooh, there is some blowback, apparently, on Kylie's new business venture. Apparently, she began teasing this new business venture just 1 month before customers could get their hands on the new swimsuits. This line is called Kylie Swim, and it follows Kylie Baby. Kylie Baby. And we talked about this, I think, the other day. So
we definitely talked about Kylie Baby. I don't remember. Did we talk about Kylie Swim?
I think it was mentioned.
Sure.
We've talked about it a couple months ago because it was launched in the summer.
Okay.
So on TikTok, some users have allegedly gotten millions of views from honest Kylie Swim reviews as they try on the swimwear in front of cameras. And apparently the biggest complaint is that the material the suits are made out of, as is demonstrated in some of these videos, are see-through. And I wouldn't just say see-through. Like if you watch this one TikTok video, it just looks like shoddy craftsmanship. It said shoddy.
Thank you.
Craftsmanship. Or shoddy craftsmanship. Like there are fraying edges. The seams don't seem to be very uniform. And as many users have pointed out, they're see-through. So like when you stretch the fabric, you can see your hand through it. And I don't know if you know this. Swimwear shouldn't be see-through unless you're Kim Kardashian.
Right.
Or Kylie for that matter. So it may work for the... Anyway, a bunch of people have said this is made crappily.
Yeah.
And it's see-through. So people have kind of made a thing on Facebook or on TikTok about it.
You know, does this surprise any of us?
Oh, no, not at all.
Not even a little bit.
But I'm still going to take joy in it.
Yeah.
Because it just reminds us what we know to be true, which is the assumptions we have about her business ventures are exactly what they seem to be, which is she is attaching her name to it, and the quality and substance of it are second to... the name and the money that follows that name.
It's interesting because that Color Pop, which is the cosmetic line that is essentially Kylie Cosmetics. It's owned by Coty Cosmetics, and it's the same makeup but without Kylie's name attached.
Yeah.
by all accounts, is a great product for the money you pay for it. When you pay the Kylie Jenner prices, you're paying more to get the same product.
Yeah.
And maybe it's not as great quality for that price point. And it seems like the same is true for this swimsuit line, where it's like, yeah, like you probably could buy this on Wish and you'd spend $4 on it and you'd be like, well, that seems like an appropriate thing. I paid $4 for this and it's see-through. But if you're paying the Kylie Jenner prices, you might expect that your nipples will be covered.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, one user said, the whole swimsuit is see-through. I don't understand. Once I move, everything's going to be out. I would never wear this in public. This was a popular YouTuber. She said they're most unpractical swimsuits you could buy. Another one said, quote, and these are all influencers who do swimsuits for a living, or at least that, fashion. Quote, I personally don't know anybody's bodies this would work for. I'm completely and totally disappointed that this is completely see-through. I've seen behind the scenes of what it takes to produce swimwear. And the fact that no one caught this, that this is completely see-through, blows my mind. I'm sure they did, because they had to Photoshop some of their photos to make this work. Interesting.
Also, remember, where typically is your goal to wear a swimsuit?
The beach?
In the water?
Yeah.
That stuff gets wet. Oof.
Watch out when the wave comes.
Yeah, no kidding. Ooh, bye. Bye. I might spend a lot more time than I'm willing to admit later today watching some of these reviews, because I don't know why. Maybe it'll just bring me some joy.
This is why I don't understand people like Kylie Jenner. People who have made a name for themselves via social media, not realizing that you live by the sword, you're going to die by the sword, meaning people are going to make a career out of pointing out what is crap about what you're doing. So why not, knowing that that's how social media operates, because that's how you were created,
right?
Why wouldn't you work extra hard? And I get it. It's because she's not actually doing this.
Right.
This is a Kris Jenner business deal that she probably has very little control over. But if she does have control over it, then it tells us she's just not a very
great business person.
Yeah, thoughtful or concerned business person.
She wants us to think she is.
Yeah, exactly.
Forbes. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Would you like to know who my D-bag is?
Please.
Oh, man, it's Tori Spelling.
What the heck is Tori Spelling doing again?
Taking a bath with her kids.
Ew.
I know.
I mean, not that you're not supposed to take a bath with your kids, but why do we know? Are you? I don't know. I'm just saying I don't know what people do with their kids.
Well, let's do this. Let's just do this. So remember, actually, we've just been through this as a family. Do you remember Alicia Silverstone and her 9-year-old son Bear taking baths together?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And we were like, hey, FYI, that's gross. Tori Spelling has a bunch of kids. And she posted a bunch of pictures on her Instagram of her with her kids. By the way, totally absent was her husband, Joe McGillicuddy. What's his name?
Dean McDermott.
Joe McGillicuddy.
I couldn't remember his name. Which just is like part of the whole rumor mill that they're breaking up, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, lies.
Anyway, this was for National Sun Day. Don't even get me started.
Didn't that just follow National Daughter Day?
Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started.
I say that jokingly, of course.
She wrote, Jack, Liam, Finn, and Bo, I love you so much. Happy #National Sons Day. I heart my boys so much. You are all beautiful souls. Brave in you. I appreciate how you are all different ages, but such leaders, not followers. I love your hearts, keeping you always, and I'm obsessed with your wicked senses of humor. Love you, XO. And then there's a bunch of pictures of her sons, them splashing in the pool, playing on their scooters, petting animals, and then one of her in the bathtub with 2 of her sons.
With her boobs. Like I know. Like I don't, like there's nothing wrong with the human body. You know, we're all prudes and we all have issues with our bodies. I get it. But there is something a little weird about her, like sexy
bubble bath boobs
and like gold chains and like porn star makeup,
full face of makeup
in the tub with her kids,
and her breasts are floating. So they're very
the kids are probably
buoyant.
Holding on so that they can float.
And she's in this.
You don't need a
bubble
life
bath,
jacket, kids.
Starkies with her 4-year-old son and her 9-year-old son.
I mean, I wouldn't feel comfortable with that. Would you?
No. What do you think? What do you think?
Holly, are you getting naked in the tub with the kids?
Oh, I have to turn on my mic.
I was like, wow, okay.
No, her
She's
feelings
thinking
were
about
too
it.
big. They couldn't make it
I
on the
gotta
air.
Think about that. Okay,
Hold on a second.
Paint a picture for
let's see.
me.
Friday night.
The ethical.
No.
Gross.
Yeah, right? It's
Yes.
ishy. And listen, I am not, again, like people are the way they, like everybody has their own limits in their own families. I just happen to be in a family of never nudes.
Yeah.
And they're just all like that. And
I feel like it's only French people who are comfortable being naked with, other people.
I walk around the house naked, no big deal.
I
When Chip
probably-
is there? When your husband is there?
Oh, yeah, sure. If I just got to go grab something, whatever.
I would if it was
Casual
just my
nudity.
husband and me. I'm fine with casual nudity with my husband.
Yeah.
I don't think my kids want that, and I don't really want that with them either. You know what I'm saying?
Me,
I
I'm
want
just
them
not
to
comfortable.
be okay with private
I'm
stuff.
not a never nude per se because I don't I don't I get when I go to the gym, I get changed and I'm naked in front of others. That's not a thing that bothers me. I honestly just don't I don't sleep in the nude. I don't walk around the house in the nude.
Bradley sleeps with a hat and socks.
Oh yeah.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah,
Totally.
layers. I just don't ever feel comfortable walking around. What do you? I don't want to sit on things. You shouldn't sit on things naked. So why are you walking? I get take your clothes off, walk to the shower. That's about the most naked you're ever going to see me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, apparently not.
I don't just go, oh, it's a long day. Let me just take my pants off and rest my keister on this couch that I spent way too much money on.
Never, ever, ever invite people over.
Yes, it has
if
stain
that's the
guard,
case.
but
You put some Scotch guard on it.
you don't want.
Yeah.
No.
Do you?
Casual nudity is an in-transit experience.
Right. It's between clothings.
Yeah.
It's between clothed experiences,
Yeah.
right?
But there are people, and this is where I want to acknowledge, there are people who are comfortable doing that. I've never been that person.
Yeah.
I know people who walk around naked and you're like, wow, you're naked.
I kind of do think, though, if I lived alone, I'd be naked more. I probably would.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
But
I'm just saying,
But when just with the being around other people, and for sure not in the bathtub with
soaped up with
your boys.
Yeah.
That's just, especially the 9-year-old, because they're getting to that point.
But then,
where they're starting to see things and feel things,
But then contemplate the fact, and you did stage this photograph at the beginning of this segment, but it's not like Tori Spelling is taking a bath because she needs to bathe.
No, this is like a fun bath.
Oh yeah, this is a party bath.
Yeah.
But then you're like, why are we having a family party bath?
Right. And
I get it if it was like we all like the one time my dog what?
Family
party bath.
Yeah.
It's a board game.
We're not doing that.
That's nasty.
My dog jumped into a lake once. I had followed her because I didn't want her to drown. So we were both in a nasty, disgusting lake. And so I threw her into the tub with myself and we both took a shower. That's understandable.
That's kind of cute.
But I'm not going to do bubble baths with my dog.
It's family bath time.
Family bath night.
But then, okay, so fine. So she does this apparently. She does bubble baths with her sons. Weird. But then to take the extra step and be like, I'm going to share this with the public.
She's got full hair and makeup. That's the other thing.
That's the tell. You're not
This was a plan.
Yes.
And then you're like, but who's the audience?
Apparently for her, it was everybody. Yeah. And people were not here for it. Although there were some people supporting her. They're like, these threads are always a lesson in keeping your mouth shut if you don't have something nice to say. Okay, I don't have to say, I can be honest about nude, being in the bathtub for fun family party bath time. That's no.
Yeah, no, you're allowed to have an opinion.
Thanks.
And guess what? Tori Spelling is a celebrity, and she puts things out there for attention.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and so we get to have opinions.
Exactly.
I'm waiting for the always nudes to come in. I will say Mary emailed us. You would walk around naked if your AC went out and it's 86 in your house. That I understand.
That was a bold flex there, Mary. Mary's like, methinks Mary's having that experience right now.
And I hope that you get your AC back soon, honey.
Yeah, I do. I do too. Because you know what? Listen, we do have a leg to stand on here. It's like 80s here right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's hot.
We turned the air conditioning on last night, and I was like, I feel like we shouldn't be doing that at this time of year.
We almost had a domestic at my house because the air conditioning went off.
Oof.
And I was like, are we doing that? And then thank God that evening temperature was hot enough that the AC miraculously turned back on yesterday.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah, thank God.
I had to ask for it. But it happened to the credit of my spouse, for whom the thermostat follows the calendar year and not the... Thank you, Holly. This is the Colleen and Bradley Show on My Talk 107.1. I'm Colleen Lindstrom. That's Bradley Traynor. And we've got some Kardashian chat we have to have. Listen, we tried to get rid of them, and they keep coming back.
Yeah, they do.
You want to tell us about it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for the article to open.
Great.
Okay, so Kim, Khloe, Kourtney are currently, with a K, filming whatever is coming on Hulu. That is whatever their new reality show experience is. And TMZ got an exclusive look.
Oh, I bet they did.
I bet they just happened to be in the right place at the right time when, oh, look at this. Kim, Kourtney, and Khloe walked outdoors while a camera crew followed them. Here's
Is
the
that
thing.
a camera crew with a K?
Yeah, exactly. 2 Ks, in fact. Kourtney, I will say, previously said something about their Hulu project, hashtag Hulu 2021. And I don't know if that means that we are going to get a Kardashian series this year still. Because, I mean, if they're still filming, can you start? I don't know. I don't know what the timing is.
Neither do I.
But they are doing a new thing. And honestly, I don't imagine it's going to be any different. Like, markedly not different than what they did previously. The only difference is they probably have more control and are making a bigger chunk of the revenue.
Well, yeah, because in order for them to leave E, there had to have been a reason. And that reason, the two things that would move anybody to move away from a project or take their project elsewhere would be dollars and creative control.
Yeah.
So it would stand to reason that if Kris Jenner was driving that move over to Hulu, that it had something to do with one or both of those things.
Yeah, exactly. And in addition to what's going on behind the scenes, which we're not privy to, and so we have to read tea leaves. We don't have to read tea leaves in terms of
reading K leaves.
Yeah, exactly. But the things we don't have to figure out are their outfits, because
oh no, there's definitely some mysteries to be solved about their outfits.
Well, that's true. There are 16 photos in this gallery from the exclusive over at TMZ, and it literally is them leaving. And I'm assuming this is them leaving that. Didn't you reference, Holly, a story about them meeting, or was that Elizabeth that referenced them meeting with, I think it was you, somebody or other at lunch?
I think that the story, at one point, it was that Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner were meeting with Lauren Michaels at the Polo Lounge. At the
that was a
Hills
while
Hotel.
ago. Oh, because did you know this? This got announced while you were gone. She's hosting the season premiere of Saturday Night Live.
I did know that only because I saw the headline and a bunch of people were like ticked off about it.
Yeah.
Which makes total sense.
And then you're thinking about Kim and Kanye were at Nobu in Malibu.
And they're at Lucky's in Malibu.
But there was, I swear today, we talked about a story wherein they were meeting with a business person of some kind. And I thought that the business person, wasn't it like a business person?
That was Kim and Kanye. They were meeting with the Kim Kardashian...
the makeup people.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Yeah. Anyway, moral of the story is maybe what I'm saying is that could have been this, but it's not because there's no Kanye. This is Kourtney, Khloe, and Kim. And in the photos of these three ladies, There is a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
The most important thing that I just don't understand is Kim's all black bodysuit thing that she's going through right now.
Yeah.
The outfit that she wore at the Met Gala was a head to toe, eyeball covering, nose covering to the point where she could not see the people in front of her and had to be like handled. I don't understand this wardrobe choice and why it apparently just is still a thing. She's leaving whatever venue they were at for filming the new season wearing that head to toe bodysuit, although it stops at her eyeballs, like it comes up above her nose.
So that to me looks like a fashion mask. Like it's because this is like a whole thing.
It must be a fashion dickie because look, it's connected to the. It's connected to the whatever her shirt is.
Right. So like, because I actually had one of these at one point, and I never ended up wearing it, but it was like a T-shirt that had. It looked like a cowl neck, but then you could pull it up and it would be a mask. Like that's a thing lately, apparently.
Yeah.
So I get it if that's the fashion, but then she's got the glasses that are like the ones that she wore at the Met Gala afterwards. I'm just feeling like she thinks she's still at the Met Gala.
She's also wearing a head to toe black trench coat, leather trench coat, black gloves, and it's LA.
Holly, can you check the weather in LA right now?
Sure. Now they are in Malibu, which is fairly temperate this time of year.
Okay, except for now, I'm with you on that. However, you have to look at the whole aesthetic because look at what Courtney's wearing.
Well, and look at the guy that's next to her. He's wearing a T-shirt and pants.
Yeah, I just feel like
72 and sunny.
Yeah, so I don't get it.
No.
Also,
it doesn't add up. There's more questions than not.
I bet that if you saw them in the wild, you would laugh out loud that they would just look ridiculous.
There's also a sign, by the way, that says you may be videotaped or recorded. To the people at this restaurant.
We'll be back. We'll talk to you.